What is up, YouTube? We're the Octobers. Welcome back to our living room, man. We're just checking out movies. Today, we're checking out a 1984 remake called Dune. I've never seen this one or the original, but as I've gotten older, man, I've become kind of a nerd and I'm really into like sci-fi stuff. Dune, I'm really stoked. Baby, you saw this?
Nope, I sure haven't, but I do know that it is at 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. We don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes, as you know here. It was directed by Denis Villeneuve, who's a Canadian director.
That's about it, right?
Basically, that's all we know about it.
Shoot, this is a Canadian flick though, for real?
Yeah.
Shout out to my Canadian people up in Canada, you know what I'm saying? Yo, if you're from Canada and you're really into this movie, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what type of sci-fi movies you guys are personally into. Let us know what we need to react to next, because Mrs. October, to be honest with you guys, not to throw her under the bus, but she's not really into like the sci-fi stuff too much. So hopefully she goes into this open-minded and we check out a really awesome movie. So if you guys want to skip the line and check out these reactions as soon as we record them, stay up super late, guys. I render them out, I throw them on Patreon, and we're good to go. If you guys want to skip the line, catch a flash pass, it's only $5 a month. I know you guys go to the gas station and be dropping like $2 on them little Debbies. I know the prices went up. Drop $5 over here, man. Become an Octo, join the Patreon. We'll see you guys over there. This is Dune. I'm excited. Let's go.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. You can see spice in the air.
So spice. Is spice a drug?
I don't know. When we were watching the trailer, it says something about it though. I'm assuming. Spice harvesters.
Race against time to avoid the heat of the day. They ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty.
What was crazy? Their eyes.
These outsiders, the Harkonnens, spice production, they became obscenely rich. The Emperor himself.
Is that Batista? I guess Batista looked like an alien. But isn't that Batista though?
You just said wrong. You're talking about wrong.
Yo, let us know. Is that Batista?
It's not. You're sounding foolish.
Baby, it's Batista.
You're sounding foolish. Batista? The one on Alexander Hamilton?
I don't know about that, but the wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
you are
God.
right. That is.
I didn't see the movie. Why are you laughing, bro?
One day, by imperial decree, they were gone.
Those UFOs look crazy, bro.
They look like mushroom tops.
And who will our next oppressors?
Like mushroom tips.
Top.
Oh, baby, this is a kid channel.
Oh my goodness
It's for
gracious.
kids
You
over
know
here.
what I meant. Stop it. You're 10191. How do you pronounce that?
We really do be putting ourselves out there, don't we? What voice?
Maybe a secret power he has.
That looks like a great man right there.
He's a matador.
What was that? He's talking like a girl.
That's the thing about these sci-fi movies. They could go anywhere, you know? I can't understand this yet.
Skills take years to learn, Paul. You look tired.
I wouldn't tell my mom.
What was the
about that
beginning
either.
quote? Dreams are what? Dang it, I was the one who said it too.
Tribes known as the Fremen have adapted well enough to survive. The Fremen share the deep desert with the giant sand. Exposure to spice has eyes of Ibad.
They're like immune to that, maybe?
Fremen attacks make spice harvesting extremely hazardous. For the Imperium, spice is used by the navigator.
Oh, wow.
Stellar travel is impossible. Valuable.
You catching on, babe?
It's just like that thing is like cream of the crop.
Yeah, so basically the people with the blue eyes get it because they constantly inhale it, and it preserves life apparently, and it has great health benefits. So I'm guessing they're like really healthy, like athletic, so like good soldiers maybe. They also power these ships that make interstellar travel possible. So it makes it the most.
Basically, everyone needs it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it.
And so his people apparently are the ones trying to harvest it, and her people are the ones who apparently inhabit.
And
that
he's
land.
having dreams about her.
Another very serious looking guy.
I wonder when they're like told to wear these certain outfits.
I'm smiling. How much will it cost? 3 guild navigators, a total of 1.46 million, 62 salaries round trip.
That's kind of cheap.
Is Solaris their,
Their currency?
yeah.
Yeah.
This is sci-fi AF.
I stand before you as herald of the change. The Emperor has spoken. House Atreides shall immediately take control of Arrakis.
Oh, they're starting war?
Do you accept?
I'm having a hard time understanding what it is he accepting.
Yeah, so far. What's he about to say?
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we... House Atreides accepts!
Your seal.
Whoa, that's like crazy.
That's a cool concept.
What, the ring?
Yeah, just give someone in position of power a ring and they can stamp with their ring like that.
Yeah, but that guy had to come on a spaceship to get a stamp. They couldn't have emailed that if there's that type of space travel.
You could have hopped on Skype, right? There you go.
So what, they just said a truce?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think so.
I'm not familiar with the names of these. Like,
Man.
I never read the book, but heard it was good.
Yeah, we're hopping into a brand new world, people.
Yeah, if you read the book, you should like comment and let us know how it was. And if we should read it.
Stabilizers are too loose.
Or maybe we'll buy it and we'll sit it as a new bookshelf collection.
Yes, I'm going to Arrakis tomorrow with the advance team.
Why's this man out in the water for?
What's that?
I've been having dreams about Arrakis and the Fremen.
So is Arrakis the main planet or something?
Yeah, it seems like it. We're probably so wrong.
Or is it like countries, like that Arrakis is like the United States?
So I do find them. There you go. It's a good omen right there, right?
Nah, you're with them, homeboy. You ain't following along.
I saw you lying dead.
Oh, so his dreams maybe come true?
First off, I'm not gonna die.
You're not taking me serious.
Since that's why you want to come with me, that's when we make things happen. Me and you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
So is he like the king?
Who?
Him?
That guy?
Yeah. I mean, he did the stamp, right?
No, he's not the king. Apparently they have an emperor, so maybe he's like...
I've been training my whole life. What is the point?
But he's obviously in charge of something, but I wouldn't say he's a king.
Of House Atreides.
And grandfather fought bulls for sport.
Yes.
Okay, so that was his grandfather in that picture.
I need you by my side. When we get to Arrakis, we'll face enormous danger.
Desert?
Political danger. By taking Arrakis from the Harkonnens and making it ours. But if we hold firm, tap the true power of Arrakis, we could be stronger than ever.
Mining spice, keeping the Fremen in their place.
By making an alliance with the Fremen. I want you sitting in on my council. Learn what I do.
And the future of House Atreides.
This has like kingdom vibes because they're houses.
Father, I didn't want this either. I wanted to be a pilot.
You never told me that.
Your grandfather said, a great man doesn't seek to lead, he's called to it. And he answers, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
That was a great quote.
My son.
Presidents aren't like that. Presidents like go out to get elected. You know what I'm saying? They're not called to be elected.
Maybe you'll find yours.
You'll find yours about an hour 45.
So that's
snap.
house. So that right there is House Atreides,
That house fire.
and he's the
Moving
heir
in.
to the throne. Rude. Okay. They got cheat codes.
Okay, so they got a little force field action going on.
Oh, man.
Fucking that jump.
That would be hard. That's like a lag switch. I'm like XXBBYY.
Get punched in the head. You beat up.
I have you.
You to join me in death.
Ooh.
I see you found the mood.
Yeah.
So they put on that little glitch bracelet, and they can not kill each other.
For 80 years, Arrakis belonged to House Harkonnen. 80 years of owning the spice. Eyes, I need to see it in your eyes. They're not human, they're brutal.
So he's about to face some killers. Killers.
Bro. Are the Arkanans the things that Batista was? Them big scary looking things? The alien looking things? Wait, that was so fast.
Of world missions. I don't know.
The man said.
Lord Baron. The last of our ships have left Arrakis.
These are Harkonnens?
I don't know what's going on here, boy.
Is he in a sauna?
That's what I'm saying.
How can they?
Bro, everybody's got to be thinking the same thing right now.
Don't be too sure it's an act of love.
Everyone's mellow but him.
When is a gift not a gift? Our trader's voice is rising. The Emperor is a jealous man. A dangerous, jealous man.
This is why I don't know about sci-fi.
That dude was big as hell. Did you see that?
Yeah, but you saw his whole vertebrae light up, but he didn't have no hair, so what does that mean? There's too much radiation in it?
I don't know, but I bet his nuts was big as hell. Did you see how big that guy was? Jesus.
I don't know if she's summoning
What's wrong?
Get dressed and come with me.
No questions asked. I'd be like,
You'd be like, I'm up.
I'm up.
What is this?
She was my teacher at the Bene Gesserit school. She's now truthsayer to the Emperor himself. She wants to know about your dreams. He only needs a moment.
Hello, young master. Your mother asked me to check your vitals.
Wow.
That'd be dope.
You did it so quick. So they have their own plans. Okay.
His heart is strong as ever.
There's a lot of secret languages going on here.
Remember your training.
Defiance in the eyes, like his father. Leave us. Come here. Kneel.
How dare you use the voice on me?
What the heck is going on?
Is he just talking about like that?
Your mother bade you obey me.
What if your finger gets cut off? No.
I'm like, I ain't sticking my hand in nothing, lady. Oh
Poison
my
needle.
god.
Instant death. Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Pain?
Your mother stands behind that door. No one
Oh
will
my-
get past her.
Why'd she do him like that?
I don't know.
Oh, she thinks he has the gift, but what if he don't have the gift?
Yeah,
Now
tell
you're
me.
caught in a trap.
Oh my god, kill himself? Like what?
I'd be like, lady, if this thing hurts, I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm gonna be twitching over here.
Oh,
She must be taking on the pain or something.
what is happening?
Silence.
Hang in there, little guy.
It's the little death that brings obliteration. Now face my fear, now permit to pass over me and throw it.
You think it's really a test for her because she doesn't want to lose her son? I don't know.
I will remain.
Enough.
Was that him talking to his mom?
I don't know what she just discovered through all this.
I thought it was like this, in the dirt.
Like sifting sand through a screen.
At least it was just his hand.
We could not let you live. You inherit too much power. Because you are Jessica's son. You have more than one
Jessica.
birthright, boy.
So she's something too.
You've been training him in the way. Tell me about these dreams.
I had one tonight.
What did you see?
A girl on Arrakis.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them? Goodbye, young human.
How vague.
I don't know. I'm a little bit more curious than that. I'd have had all kinds of questions, wouldn't you?
How are you gonna make me do all that?
He wields our power. He had to be tested to the limits. We were told to bear only daughters.
Was I wrong?
You're lucky he didn't die in that. He is the one. He has a long way to go. His sight is barely awakened, and now he goes into the fire. We have other prospects. If he fails his promise.
It's all good. She said they're playing the
So
long
little
game.
hope.
So she thinks her son's the one.
We have done all we can for you.
What?
She thinks her son's the one.
Oh, I thought you said a woman.
No, the one.
Okay, so basically there's these prospects that can like help them in whatever task they need. Not exactly sure about that. And he's a potential candidate, I guess.
I think
He's a
that it has
prospect?
to be a male. I think the thing is it has to be a male, and she thinks he's the one, but there's other prospects that they think could.
I'm not sure if it has to be a male because she specifically said to have only daughters because daughters are stronger. So like
I
the
don't know.
odds are better?
I don't know. I think the one has to be a male. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Because if it ain't the one, why ain't she the one? If she's the one directing the one
The one for what?
to defeat the bad people, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Bene Gesserit serve as powerful partners to the great houses.
Takes the Imperium from the shadow.
The little sense of years. We've been carefully crossing bloodline. A mind past.
So are they the resistance?
Guess so.
All part of the plan.
What's he being all self-loathing
Because
about?
that guy, remember the Asian guy who told him to be skeptical because they have their own agendas at times. He said, your mom believes this, but me, I think, I'm not really sure.
I saw that earlier. I don't know. I guess that's significant.
That's their remember grandpa was a bullfighter?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, is that space? Is that ships coming out of a little?
I don't know what that is. It was crazy though.
I know.
It looks incredible. It's really cool looking. It's just really hard to keep up with, man. Especially if it's your first time reacting on camera. It ain't easy. It's a tough one. We got to figure out how to master that zero gravity propulsion so we can get to the future up in here, man.
Whoa. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what they're doing.
I'm gonna be honest, if I'm about to go to war, I gotta have something a little bit more crunk than that.
The bagpipes aren't doing it for you.
That's sounding kind of, what is it, Irish?
Maybe it was more like I'm calling a truce type of music. I don't know. White flag.
I need something bumping when I'm ready to go to war. I need some Little John. Some yeah.
Oh, they're buddies.
Young master, my lord. How are you, old friend? We're still smoothing out a few rough.
Some of them have that on their mouth.
He's doing a good job. I'd be looking disrespectful because I'd be like, like, I'd be dying up in there.
Wait, is it weird that they can inhale that casually?
Weird to me. Maybe not weird to them.
That's Harkonnen love out there.
Atreides!
They kind of seem ride or die.
That'd suck, man. If those people pulled up on your world, them big old spaceships like that, that'd be scary.
Killing this place.
That world's kind of ugly, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be disrespectful to
Oh my
their
god,
planet.
look, they're like dragonflies. Those helicopters are like dragonflies. That's so crazy.
That just seems really inefficient.
Maybe it's hard to like shoot them like that.
I just can't think of any situation where that's like a good design.
Planting superstitions.
Preparing the way, Paul. They see you. They see the signs.
You see what they've been told to see.
Because he knows he's not special.
I think he believes that he's not, but I guess maybe she does.
Because he knows that he be picking his nose when ain't nobody looking. And messing up when ain't nobody paying attention.
There's like no life out there, it seems.
I'm not even gonna lie though, if I'm that far in the future at that point, I'm just hoping I got a jetpack that I can just fly around on.
From the weather and the worms.
Oh yeah, they said there's worms in here. I didn't see no worms.
The worms.
Oh, it's made of metal so the worms can't come up there?
But this is filmed really cool. Like, just unlike anything I've seen before.
Wow, that looks like a pyramid. It looks like an Aztec pyramid, to be honest. That world's crazy, bro.
How can you even tell which house is yours?
I don't know. It better be nice on the inside, though, because I'd hate to live on that planet.
That's what worries me, too.
Everything's just kind of built for war, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
We can't refine spice and ship it off-world.
Sun's getting too high. We need to seal the doors.
Oh, it gets too hot? Maybe?
The sun?
What is your name? Shout out, mates, my lady.
That was kind of a cool name.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Fleming. You know the ancient tongues. I know many things. I must warn you, whatever you're hiding. The weapon is meant as a gift if you are truly the one.
The sword of the Fremen.
It's a crisp knife. Do you know its meaning?
Be ready for violence.
The maker of the deep desert is an Al-Ghaib. A mother and the son.
Oh, it means the mother and the son, so they're like a tag team.
But she didn't really tell him all that, did she?
A tooth? That thing was a tooth.
Of Shah blood.
Bro, I hope I get to see the monster that tooth came out of.
I don't want to. I hope
I want to.
I hope that's for another sci-fi and another day. Whoa. Their eyes are crazy blue. So they just are like low-key high?
They put palm trees in a desert. Fire.
I don't know date palms could even be found out here.
They can't
Imported,
survive
huh?
without me. 20 palm trees, lives.
I'll be honest, I would have thought a lot more.
Remove them.
Because it's in a desert like that? And they
Plus,
heat
it's like a
stroke?
tree.
The largest and most dangerous organism on Iraqi, 400 meters in length.
Oh, it looks like it came from one of those worms, obviously. Duh.
The sandwalk, a dance-like motion with
Do the sandwalk. Do the sandwalk. You know what
You
I'm
think
saying?
he's practicing?
Yeah, I think the sandwalk is fire.
plants cling to life.
Is that like a robotic hummingbird?
Dude, you gotta worry about stuff like that in this world? Heck no. My dude's aware. He knew it.
I would never have seen that.
He's got the gift, bro.
That
He's
could
the
be flying
one.
on my head right now, and I don't know.
Nah, he's the one, cuz.
Oh, that thing looks like he could bite you.
He's got a stinger?
Yeah.
It's about to shoot forward, isn't it?
That's gonna scare me if it does.
What do you do?
Slap it.
The operator must be nearby.
Tiny drones. Oh, so it kills you?
Today, there's no excuse.
I don't give a damn about your honor.
Grace.
So he tried to quit and he said, hell no, you need to go catch him.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand your language.
Get out.
Man.
Bro, that's like a spider, but it's got hands.
Our traders will die in the dark.
On that matter, but his wife is under our protection, and by extension, her son.
House Harkonnen would never dream of violating the sanctity of your order. Now our traders will live.
My lord, you gave your word to the witch.
And the desert takes the weak.
Ooh.
I do.
So basically he's saying it's his planet.
I keep an eye on you. Attention! Let's get started. Thufir, operations.
I secured a copy of the Harkonnens account books.
I shall suck at the abundance of the seas.
We won't see profits like that for a while. These are spice silos. Every 25 standard days, Harkonnen sabotage slows us down. Been here 20 years. Eccentric from what I'm told.
I want to see these harvesting fields myself. Meeting's long overdue.
I love it.
I guess what I'm confused about here is that whole treaty at the beginning that gave them the ability to take over this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming they have some type of treaty where they can come in and like harvest and set up a base here.
But that guy's like challenging them by making it a heart, like his planet. He's gonna make the sun super hot and stuff, it looks like.
Take care of them, they're friends.
I'm not sure. I feel like I'm getting it, but until I really start seeing what's going down and who's on whose side, it's gonna be hard to see.
The lady said, "Can you make sure you save the son and mom?"
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said, "Yeah." And then he said, "Well, I'm not gonna harm them. My planet's gonna harm them."
Right, and that's why they tried to assassinate him.
And there are hundreds of sieges.
Millions of Fremen.
They fight like demons.
Duncan,
The leader has a knife. He won't surrender, sire.
let him pass.
Another Chris knife.
Hey! Hold. Thank you, Stilgar. We accept it in the spirit in which it was given.
I believe your people and mine have much to offer one another.
That's true.
I know you've suffered. Name what you want.
I ask for this. Do not seek our sieges. Do not trespass in our land. Come and dig your spice, but when you have it, go back.
You will address the Duke as my lord or sire.
Gurney, just a moment. I cannot promise not to travel into the desert if duty compels me. And you will never be hunted while I govern here.
That's very honorable.
We would honor
They
you.
act like that after.
Honor requires that I be elsewhere. She.
Has he been having dreams about him too?
No, some girl of his tribe, maybe? Is it a tribe?
Okay, so let's just get this straight real quick, babe. So basically, there's these powerful this all-lady witch thing, right? And they're
That's
behind
the
the
Janae
shadows.
Bessert or something like that.
And they're behind the shadows running things. And then there's all these like houses that are like more rich than other houses. And they're all, I guess, in competition for this dust that they have, the spice.
Yeah, or is it the...
Because the spice makes their own.
Or is it the
agendas, like-
Arrakis, the planet itself?
So everything sort of evolves around like
Spice and the
getting
production of it.
I just don't get like what the grand agenda is. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, sure, you have the spice, you can travel space, but what's the ultimate agenda? To like conquer all the planets? And
I think so, and I think that the lady witches are working their way through all the houses to like be in charge. Sorry about that. It's just looking a little dusty.
Is it the spice?
Yeah.
He's spiced up.
Judge of the change, sire. Dr. Liet Khan.
Welcome to Arrakis. They are Fremen, made best. Your permission, sire, I must...
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
They really don't trust him, huh?
We're in your hands.
There's already been an attempt on his life, right?
Still, Sue, you wouldn't survive 2 hours without one of these. Your body's movements provide the power.
Most impressive.
So it like takes your sweat and filters it? Ugh.
Yeah. Keeps you
Gross.
cool.
Seemed the right way. Are you Fremen?
I am accepted in both siege and village. Come and see the spy sample.
So what do they have to do? Like collect them?
I guess so.
I guess that's why they have to be dragonflies. So they don't rustle all that sand around.
It's clogged.
So it's not that simple. The worms are in down.
So I guess the worms aren't big enough to mess with that thing, obviously, right?
Or did they?
I don't know. Maybe it did.
You can see the spikes. If you get a little higher, you'll have a better view.
It's convenient when the head honcho can fly a dragonfly helicopter.
You see these spotter aircraft looking for worm signs.
Maybe everyone can fly one of those there.
If you are patient, you should see one.
Oh, we get to see it. I'm trying to see this thing.
Tracks the worms and drives them into a killing frenzy.
Well, that's inconvenient as mess, ain't it?
I wonder if they're like robotic.
I want to see how big and crazy this thing is.
What does he mean? Is that a worm?
It's doing all that?
Wrestling it like that?
Call him about it.
Unlisted flight.
Right.
Here in business.
Wow, so they have like a full surveillance team out there monitoring them things. So they really must be that big, huh?
They'll harvest right up to the last minute.
Calling carry-all Alpha Zero. Contact.
So they're gonna lift it right when the worm gets there?
I guess so.
That's crazy as mess. And they said they're gonna do it right to the last second, so maybe there's a chance that it's gonna go bad. And they're gonna stay in there too long. They don't see it. Right?
I'm just not knowing what to expect here.
Maybe that's that big old tire track they saw on Mars in that Wi-Fi's video.
Maybe.
Because look how big that was.
Oh, so you think those worms are gonna eat that machine?
Yeah.
That's what they harvest?
How many men?
Yeah, I just don't see why the thing on the ground can't just fly. They can make everything fly, it seems like.
No, they can't because the anchor can't connect.
What you mean?
They're trying to
I'm
lift
saying
it.
the thing in general that's on the ground. Like, why can't they make that thing also able to fly?
Oh, that's... Look. Oh, I don't know.
They're using zero propulsion, so you should hypothetically make anything. Oh, he's getting on the ground. You think they got some little worms too, like some baby worms that'll jump out and bite you?
I really don't even know. I don't know what to expect for real. But why doesn't he have his mask on? No, he's like too late for that.
No one evacuated that thing?
Was there anyone even in it though?
Where are they? Sir, we can't just leave. Damn the spike!
Okay, yeah, so there's...
I was about to say. Oh my.
How terrifying. If that was coming at me, no way.
I was thinking like an anaconda-sized worm, babe. Because when I saw that, didn't they show a picture of one? It was like the size of an anaconda, but this thing is like...
The size of, I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying, like...
An
wrap around
airplane.
a football stadium.
That stuff looks crazy.
I know, that spice is fire.
I wish I could pronounce that. I don't know.
Oh, it's too hot.
That's heat?
Yeah, it's hot out there.
Oh, it's not the spice in there that's like heat radiating?
I think it's both. I think the spice is just red and it's hot and red.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Get up! What are you doing? I know, man. Slap him beside his head. He's putting everybody.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to fall this early? They're like quicksand. Y'all better run up on the thing. Oh, that looks so
That
crazy.
was teeth. Oh my god.
That looks crazy. It just ate that thing for breakfast.
Okay, forget wrapping around a football stadium. That thing's bigger than like skyscrapers. That was crazy, bro. What the heck?
So they have to fear that too. All those men died.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
What is wrong with him?
They're on ice. It's plain to see.
That carry-all was just all.
You know what will happen if I don't get spice production back on track?
Arrakis has seen men like you. Desert's not kind to humans.
I mean, they have to account that that's going to happen every once in a while, right? Can't be that big a deal to lose one of those. I mean, you saw the worm. They got to know at some point.
No, but they were already saying the production's like really far behind.
Okay.
So that's like really making him suffer.
You'll be fine.
It was an allergic reaction.
I had a vision.
A girl in some flip-flops?
With a popsicle stick in her nose? What's that?
So he was out there fantasizing. That's why he was too busy to go back on the ship.
I don't know. He seems a little bit too young to have so much responsibility.
But you know how they said that those witches breed the houses? Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what they're low-key doing to his visions, like making him like...
Oh, she just stabbed him up.
So he gets betrayed.
You can't trust him. 6'9".
Can all those people see that guy?
Was that ship pouring water on them? And when it moved, did the sun come out? Or am I tripping?
I don't know.
What in the...
What is this?
Finest in the Imperial, trained by Gurney Halleck, Duncan, Idaho. 3 battalions.
So this is like the hard but little kingdom. That's the army ones, right? Mm-hmm. That's like you want them on your side, basically, I guess.
I think so.
They're big in numbers and strength.
And she's pregnant by one of the dudes with blue eyes on this planet? Because in his vision, the baby had blue eyes and she had blue eyes but with tattoos.
Uh-oh.
Ever since you brought him before your Reverend Mother, he hasn't been the same. Jessica, you gave me a son, questioned you, I trusted you completely, even when you walked in shadows. If anything happens, will you protect our son?
With my life.
I'm not asking his mother, I'm asking the Bene Gesserit.
Why are you having these thoughts? Later, this is not you.
So she can read his mind? So that's like the 80th time we see the bowl, so that means something.
Good night, Dr. Yue.
Girl, I need to be put to sleep like that tonight, baby.
Alright, got it.
Intergalactic silencer on that thing, boy.
Weapons from the future are scary.
Bro, he can still see, so it's like a paralysis gun. Bro, how did he know that? I would have never seen that.
Well, he saw the light.
They'd have been disappointed in me. I'd have been knocked out, boy.
You'd be like, oh.
Never in a million years.
Maybe you'd still have your glasses on.
With my tongue out, knocked out.
One of those people. Oh my gosh, I'm so not sure right now. He went out like that?
Nah, I think the knife kills you. I think the dart just paralyzes you. Oh, it's this dude?
No, babe. Someone has like, what's those things? Virtual reality headset on and got him like that. That's what those little things are. Hunter seekers.
Oh, and they control them through headsets?
Yeah, like VR. And if you smush them, you kill the person that's controlling them. That's what that dude's body was doing.
That's what they need to do to that worm. You know what I'm saying? I'd get rid of them worms. I'd be digging them worms out.
I don't know if it's a risk. I would risk that.
Yo, you think if there's a worm that big somewhere out there in this galaxy, there's a fish big enough to eat that worm?
I don't want to be part of
Do you
that
think
galaxy.
there's a human big enough to put that worm on a hook?
What? No lie, the technology on here is intimidating.
Yeah. Because somewhere out there in the universe,
and I just found out NASA put filters on images. It's just crazy how they can walk up in those moments and you're not getting attacked by anything.
Yeah.
You can walk all ominous.
If I was them, bro, I wouldn't have got out the spaceships.
I would be sprinting.
They were good up there. They was just, they were winning.
I'll be taming them worms
They
up.
were taking that dub, boy.
I'll be like, watch out, worms. You're on my team now.
Yeah, if I was those things, I would just like make a big circle around that city from far away and just bomb it.
Or I would just like act like I just like fell off track and have nothing to do with that.
Okay, that's what's up.
No, they're silly thinking they're gonna go up against machinery. Like y'all silly. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Oh my god, isn't that crazy looking? Whoa, they just fall down on graceful.
your back tooth. If you bite down hard, it will be your last breath.
That's crazy that that doctor did all that.
Yeah, all for his wife. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know it's his wife, but I mean, geez, dude.
They're burning the palm trees. Rude. So what we got is I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm just gonna slice you. 4v1.
You know, when it comes to action movies, I like it a lot better when there's no like coordination to the fighting. I just hate it when like they swing a sword and do a circle and spin and duck and everything just goes perfect.
Yeah, because I'm not even getting the sword in without like some type of struggle.
That's like be critiqued for or nothing, but
Well,
that just came across as so corny.
I guess it's trying to prove just how good of a soldier he is. Okay, so that sucks. That means he can read sign language. And y'all are just gonna fly by that unharmed?
That point is done, G. Look at him walking up so slow.
Dang, he just got in there and just shot it up like that.
Do you see that laser? That's crazy.
That thing is scary.
I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm having a lot of fun watching this movie, bro.
I think I would have to
Go,
land.
little dragonfly, go! You know what I'm saying?
I would have to land.
Yeah, that's stressing me out. I'd be scared to be in that thing. Because all you gotta do is clip the wing, right? One little rock hit that wing, is breaking, I'd imagine.
Oh no, it seems a little more durable than that. Oh yeah, and they can put them together. That looks like trouble right there.
I know, that was like that squad, bro. All because of this little rat head snake little mother.
To the world.
Don't you dare touch my
Boy, you better.
Remove her gag.
He thought he was just gonna listen like that? Now I get it.
Oh, he's not man enough for it yet?
No, you know how he just talks to people sideways? He's really not trying to talk to people sideways. He's trying to say it like with that force he has. Whatever that is.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so I'm over here like, why does he think that man's gonna do that?
But she said use the right tone, right?
Yeah, so he didn't use the right one.
Now we can feed you to the worms.
So they just need to say, set us free.
Touch your nose.
You just scared the dang dogs.
It didn't work.
Dang, y'all some assassins, boy.
It's a front kid.
Bruh.
Maybe they weren't prepared for the hostage situation.
Who only has one gag?
Maybe if you're only looking for one hostage, you only had one gag.
Person are you? We only got one gag at the house.
You're unprepared. Yeah, I don't know where y'all about to go. Dang. Is he waiting to breathe his last breath?
What the heck?
You have a wonderful kitchen cousin.
Cousin?
Cousin.
This is Dr. Yue's hand, right? If anyone makes it out of Arakeen alive.
Lord Baron. Dr. Yue.
The traitor.
Jam their comms and lower the shield to deliver the Duke and his family.
Oh, she already dead, bro. What you mean about that?
He said yes.
I don't believe him.
And then slow
sinister music playing.
Good.
That's why he's so big and fat, because he doesn't walk.
I said I'd set her free, that you could join her. So join her.
I called it.
So all that for nothing.
What do you think is next?
He should have knew better. You just can't trust this dude, man. Like, come on.
No, still suits.
You're gonna trust a shadowy,
ominous flying fat
Humpty
creature,
Dumpty.
dude. Like, what the heck?
No more.
because your cousins.
Dead, your concubine is dead, and your bloodline ends forever.
So he put a shield on? Is that what that was? Yes, sir. He said, your bloodline poof too.
That shit almost a stank, boy. Whatever you just spit on him.
But the doctor still gave him his ring.
Those things got so close to touching the ground that stressed me out.
It's not safe. I am commanded to say nothing.
The Emperor sent us here to die.
Okay. So that treaty at the beginning was really a setup.
Mm-hmm.
The costumes in this is crazy.
They go hard, don't they? Yeah, they really do.
Spice in the tent.
I wonder if it's like radiation or something.
So they literally like advertised this girl in the movie, and
She ain't even in it.
she basically just walked around the desert a couple times and panned back at the camera.
And she's like, look at here.
What the heck?
Whoa.
I love you guys. I'm gonna keep it a straight buck. I just can't with all like that. I just can't do that. Like enough with all that. No one fights like
That's
that.
him. He's a skilled fighter.
He's great. I guess he's been there a long time. He's turning.
Remember, he
blue
did all that
eyes.
training.
Yeah, I just can't with all the cartwheel, backflip, roll action. I can't do it. I like the movie. It's really cool. But that's so corny. Like just.
So it's not him and his mom who are supposed to rule. It's him and her.
I guess so. Yeah.
A warrior religion that waves the Atreides banner in my father's name.
War in my name! Everyone shouting my name!
You are your father's son. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Get off me! You been a desert and made me a freak!
Dang, he can't really be having this mental breakdown now because he's in charge.
That's all he's doing is having mental breakdowns.
He's in charge right now. His
I mean,
dad's
he's in it, right, babe? I mean, he's in it. He's been in it his whole life. Like, why is he having such a hard time coping with everything going on? I mean, I guess going into this, like, shouldn't you have already, I guess, accepted the idea that your dad was gonna die? I mean, shouldn't you just know that?
But then he just has this whole new thing about how he has like this power that he has to worry about now.
I don't know, man. People are dying. You gotta embrace it.
It's recycled water from the tent. Sweat and tears. All right, let's get out of here.
Are you just like confused what just happened? Was he like scanning the area?
Did it just drink it?
Is that a worm?
That's their little machine that they're barreling out of, right? Okay. I think I get it. So maybe that thing, you see how it's kind of shaped like the worm and the teeth in the front? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it kind of looks like the worm?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's implying that they use that to like barrel out of the ground so that way they don't feel the vibration of them digging or something, maybe? Y'all in trouble already. Oh boy, you got them eyes on you, cuz.
I'm so sorry. Your father.
We know.
My Lord Duke.
Wouldn't you want to be like, how do you know?
I'd be like, please get your forehead off my hand. Like, come on, cuz, it's okay.
Drink this.
Y'all just say, all right, okay.
Must have been 10 legions, hundreds of ships. There was Sardaukar with them. You know it.
So, the Emperor's taken aside.
The Emperor forbids me from saying anything at all.
And yet you risk your life to help us.
So the Emperor set them up to like kill him off, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't like how he keeps having all these little smart things to say, but yet he like keeps falling apart and having all these outbursts. If he's gonna be all strong-jawed and have something to say and be all strong-faced, he needs to get it together.
It's an old ecological testing station. Free the water locked beneath the sands. Tanak, will you find still suits to fit our visitors?
Yes, Leah.
Do you think his visions are implying like all those kingdoms are fighting, but the real ones that are in charge are the people in the desert? Or he's gonna lead them to be in charge?
Maybe. I mean, I don't really know why they should be. I don't know.
Maybe they have respect for the earth and they like know it. The dunes?
I mean, I don't know. It's weird because like maybe the movies want you to feel like, oh, it's their land, you know, it's their powder. But it's like, not really, dude. It powers the whole galaxy. You know what I'm saying? It powers all of creation. So I'm so sorry that you happen to be the one to land on this amazing planet.
Exactly what has happened to us here. The car coming and picking them off one by one. Only together can they stand a chance against the Imperium. Testify that the Emperor has moved against us here.
Chaos.
And suppose I presented the Emperor with an alternative to chaos.
You'd make a play for the throne. The Emperor feared the Atreides. He brought you here to kill your lost boy hiding in a hole in the ground.
Fremen speak of the Lasai Malgai, voice from the outer world who will lead them to paradise. I know you loved a Fremen warrior and lost him in battle. I've seen your dream. As Emperor Dr. Kynes, I can make a paradise of Arrakis with a wave of my hand.
Why are they walking like that?
I guess that's how you walk when you have a really big sword and you're ready to like. Are you finding it strange that life is living out there? Because I thought it was too hot for even humans to survive.
I guess those bugs just inhabit the planet, so they're used to it. So far, we've seen 3 life forms on the planet, right?
Unless you,
a bug,
you
that little
worm.
mouse thing, and a worm, yeah.
You count that worm? It had like bionic teeth.
He wasn't impressed at all. That was cool as hell. He just walked in. He was like, oh.
Lock the door.
That's the image he has. Vision. Oh God. I'm glad she knew about that door.
Yeah. Yeah. He's fighting.
What a soldier. Oh, you weren't getting past that thing. Oh no.
We have to go. We have no choice.
Oh God.
Ooh, that stressed me out.
That thing can just tear through a wall like that. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Is it because he had that bracelet on?
That he came back to life?
Yeah.
Bro, if you want to know the truth, baby, I don't know.
Oh no, he didn't really come back to life. That was just his little...
His last hurrah?
Yeah.
That's why when like the killer's dead and you think he's dead, you always just shoot him in the head one more time.
Yeah.
Because he always bounces back up and gets
Yeah,
shot.
when they look back at movies and they're like, he's not dead, it's like, yeah, he's not, bro. Shoot him again.
The desert's my home.
But we knew that, right? Because your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope he took notes on what she said. Girl, you brave.
Bro, she about to get ate by that worm.
What if it's just like, do you think that's what they fear the most out there, or just dehydration? Like I said, I'm glad these people know how to fly these things.
Did you hear it power up?
Yeah.
Thing powered up like a diesel boy. It's like,
And he just said, no problem.
you see what I'm saying? Look at the mechanics of that. It's moving so fast back and forth. That's so inefficient.
I'm telling you what, the last couple of times I tried to land a heli.
Is she drawing in that worm? Yeah, she's drawing in the worm so she can escape it.
That would be fire if it was like an explosive, like landmine to trick it.
She needs a hoverboard.
Look, she has a
she's about to
ticket.
ride that thing. She's about to ride the worm.
That would low-key be so cool. I'm not even kidding.
To ride a worm?
No, if she can like get away with that without it eating her with its 6 trillion
There's no
teeth.
shot.
No.
What a buzzkill. How did she not see them coming?
Well, how do they not see her get eaten? How do they not get?
What are you talking about?
How do they not get eaten up?
I don't know. That worm's tripping.
I'm only one master.
Oh yeah, the worms, they pick up on rhythms.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that means it's gonna take her too, right? How many seconds do you think that would hurt?
I don't know, but you know how they said that? How many seconds would it hurt? You know, about 800 probably, because it doesn't really chew you. I don't think. I think you like die in its stomach acid. But listen, how does that thing drink water? You know how they said there was water underneath the bottom?
What if it lives in it?
Huh?
What if it like lives in it like a water moccasin?
Maybe, because that joint just looked thirsty to me.
Dang, they dodged him. They dodged him like that just for the 2 main characters to have to dodge it. Boy, you better fly at 5,000 meters.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. They're about to die, right? Like, this is the end, right? 100%.
No, not if they're the ones.
Yeah, but she don't even seem nervous.
The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve. Reality to experience.
That's what that test was with that lady, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, if you don't fear, you ain't gonna die. If you do fear, you die.
We must move with the flow of the process. We must flow with it.
Better hope that what you just thought was right. No, that's some shit. Do we even want to know what that is?
Into our Coriolis storm. Nothing survives such a storm. They're dead.
I was about to get mad. Oh, God.
A man comes up from it?
Yes, that big old fat dude.
I thought he died.
Nah.
Send word to Katie Prime. We don't want the prize to fall. I only have one requirement. King Tom, squeeze rap. Squeeze hard.
Yes.
Kill them all.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, then. Slimy guy.
Maybe I'm wrong, but shouldn't they be flying around the helicopter more?
No, because he trusted his... I don't know. He trusted his thoughts, I
But
guess.
shouldn't their necks be like...
Look, he shot up. They shot up. They're above 5,000 meters now because he listened.
What?
Dang, that's... He got all the way there and then it all breaks... Oh, no, never mind.
I don't know how they survived that, but apparently they did. I'm glad.
What's a dragonfly with no arm?
I guess the airplane did some of them spin moves.
Maybe this is where his mom has to die.
Are they not scared at this point?
No, because I feel like his mom's gonna have to die at some point, unfortunately. I feel like she's gonna have to. Maybe he's gonna summon one of the
I don't know, I felt the vibration from my couch, so...
Maybe run for the rocks because the worms ain't about to chomp on a rock. Why wouldn't they? They just chomped on a machine.
I know what's wrong with him. He needs to get away from his damn mama.
Well, it's eventually gonna happen because you know how he's supposed to be like, there's supposed to be a boy and a girl leader. Well, it shows him and that girl that he's never met but only thinks about. Those I don't like.
Can I keep it a buck with you? 100% honest. I feel like they only threw those worms in there to make this like less boring.
You good?
Just to add an obstacle because it's just a desert. So like, how do we make the desert not so boring? Well, let's add some giant worms. That'll spice it up, right? Oh, is that finally her coming? Or is this another vision?
So she's not even for real yet?
Even a little desert mouse can survive.
How y'all doing out here?
Does he really see him?
Huh?
Does he really see that guy?
I don't know. So is he just stuck in the desert now? Is that just his new home?
The siege. Or Duncanland. Somewhere off that way.
I can see greenery, Governor.
We'll cross after dark. That's how the Fremen do it. We're about to enter worm territory. We can't walk like regular humans. If we do, we're dead.
Yeah, right.
Okay, follow me.
Imagine if you do that and you still get eaten up, then you just look silly.
Baby, look at them planets. That was fire.
That was a compass?
Maybe this planet was like an Earth here and then like an Earth in front of it almost. It was cool.
What if they have two moons? No, because they have a big sun.
So as long as they just sleep on the sand and lay there, they'll be okay?
Y'all better get the sand walking.
They really need to get the sand moving the hell up out of there.
Because y'all just sand chilling. What if the film books were really just made to get you caught looking silly before you die?
It's close by.
I don't know.
He's drum sand.
What? Drum sand?
Run!
Drum sand's just like a sand that echoes when you hit it or something?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what he did. He aborted the sand walk. He turned it into a sand run and it looks like the wrong...
They're not outrunning the thing.
The mom's on. I'm telling you, she's got to go at some point. What? Is that an alligator? The worm?
Ooh, boy. That one's a small one, though. Because the one that ate that giant tank earlier, that thing was huge.
How do you know it doesn't just like stretch its mouth? Like, is it just like a million dead needles?
It's a thumper. Someone set off a thumper.
What's a thumper? Ugh. Yeah, slither on out of here. Yeah, you go home.
Isn't that crazy that it looks like water? Like it looks like a wave, but it's sand.
So a thumper must be the small one.
How big are they? That was insane.
Do not run. You will only waste your body's water.
Still go. Hey, you know me.
This is the Duke's son. This is the boy I told you about.
They're weaklings.
Jamis, he does not speak or act like a weakling.
He's not the one.
We have powerful friends. You help us off-world to Caladan?
How are they gonna just drink her though?
Is it fight time?
Why don't you just be like, grab your sword, kill yourself?
Back, you dogs. She'll cut my throat. I'm a fighter.
Conversation ran short.
Peace. Siyasha kum sitstabra. Rivana likasatsiha. Dimalaga shos. Vana belili hiya karevi unak.
They say you're the Mahdi, but you look like a little boy. You chose
You look like a little girl.
Okay.
Fucking that junk.
Give it to me.
And that's the other guy who
You will
pictures.
have your own molar pistol when you've earned it.
I don't get it. Why are you gonna take demands from this dude? Didn't they just win? Didn't they just get in a fight and they won? She had him at knife point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go.
I will not have them. I invoke the untold.
You may not challenge a Sayadina. Don't. Night is fading.
Then the sun will witness this death. I accept her champion.
That's the champion.
That's the same face he's made all movie.
Atreides must die. Don't be frightened.
So he just has to accept that he's gonna die? No, sir. So that rock just told him all that.
I guess what I'm struggling to understand is like, what was the point in that?
The rock?
Just that whole speech he just had in his head.
A vision.
I want you to die with honor.
He's supposed to die with that sword, with that knife.
It's made from a tooth of Shai-Hulud. This will be a great honor for you to die holding it.
Where's the Outworlder?
Jonas is a good fighter, and he's up to Johnny.
Like, we about to conquer the world together. I don't know if you know that yet, but I gotta fight this guy to show you, I guess.
You know, leading up to that, I never would have thought in a million years when guys were about to fight to death. I'm just here. Mom's chilling. He's just... They literally look like they're waiting on an egg sandwich to get done cooking.
Like,
And they're just hungry and ready to go to work.
I don't know. I'll be stretching if I know I'm about to go to war, like a battle. I'm doing some stretches. Maybe
Yeah,
some
you know what I would do? I would kick him in his face.
Be like, psh, psh, practice stab.
This world will kill you quicker this way.
Look, he's just like... I don't know how he missed stabbing him just now.
I don't know. There's a lot of missed-stab attempts right there.
He doesn't know how to like lead his knife. You know? He didn't lead his knife and he was about to roll there.
Oh, he tried to give him a shot to like...
Just keep toying with him.
Then you about to get killed, boy. He just became about it. The thing to me is that doesn't really prove anything to me because Jamis was just a figment of his imagination. He was not a great fighter to me. He was just the average guy who said, I'll challenge you. So to me, you just fought Joe Schmo off the street.
Can I be honest?
Huh?
And I'm gonna look like I'm a straight idiot. I don't even know why they just got in a fight. I have no idea.
Oh, because basically they were like, someone can you push that? That's stressing me out. Because they basically said someone needs to fight for the mom. Like who's gonna be your champion? He's the champion.
Why does there need to be a champion?
I don't know.
Doesn't say you don't know either.
No, I know that there needs to be a champion because they don't believe in the lady. They said she needs to prove her worth. Remember? Oh my God, you can't just do that to this movie. Cinematically, it's pretty fire.
Yeah, cinematically, it's fire. I ain't about to lie. I mean, you might not think it sucks, but this movie's boring to me. He has the same facial expression as he had in the opening scene. She ain't say like every shot of her in this whole entire movie has been slow motion. I'm sick of it.
Come with us.
No,
No.
you have it.
The Emperor sent us to this. My father came, not for spice, not for the riches, for the strength of your people. My road leads into the desert. If you'll have us, we will come.
I'm getting the hell off that desert.
No,
The
they're
desert sucks.
Fremens now.
Bro, you can take me to any planet in the solar system other than that big desert with a worm in it. There just ain't no shot. I don't even care about space travel. Just take me somewhere nice and leave me there, boy.
You don't really know where it's nice in this planet. Follow the worm rider.
Get out of here, bro. Get this movie out of this. Get it out of here.
Stop. Be respectful.
Be respectful. Be respectful of what? They didn't make this movie for me. What you mean? They just made it. I watched it for them. The person who made this movie got a view off me. The retention rate's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I sat through the whole thing. Oh, thank God.
Well, let me start. Okay, guys, there you have it. That's the end of Dune 2021. And this is how I feel about it. You know, I think that if I read the book and I was into the lore, I would absolutely maybe love this, but I feel like a lot of information and cool things that could have like turned a lot of things I feel like a lot of character building could have been built up in this story, and I didn't really get that. I don't think the movie delivered that to me. So that's where I feel. I think it was a cool concept, but the delivery maybe should have been more a series, like a TV series to me. And I already know Mr. October is going to say some things maybe that might hurt some people's feelings if they really enjoy this. So here he goes.
Let me say it like it bloody is over here, okay? I'm not about to sit here and hold back for you guys, okay? I'm not out here begging for your likes. I'm not out here begging for your subscriptions. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about this movie. If you're into the books, I get it. The books could be really fire. I understand that. I think the whole throwing you out there into this world, putting you in this amazing universe, that's a great, I love it. I love it. And I'm down for any of that. The problem is, this movie right here was 2 hours of nonsense. They crammed so much into this movie that unless you're a diehard fan of the lore, or maybe if you saw the original, which I never saw, and I would really hope the original was better than this movie, to the average viewer who didn't know anything about it going in, this movie was, quite frankly, it was terrible. Not only was it terrible because it moved way too fast, they shouldn't have crammed all this into a movie. Maybe they could have made this into like a TV show. So they could have like
I think in every heroic story, the hero has like a struggle and they have a come up, and you see the come up and you're like, yes, like you want to back him.
There's a backstory of some sort.
You want to back him and you want to be like, yeah, we were here for the grind. We were here for you. But that guy,
yeah, he was right off the jump. He was just.
He kind of was already that guy.
In a palace. Well, my problem.
He was that guy, but with no emotion.
Dude, my problem is this was the most boring, most emotionless. He had the same exact facial expression from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. And he was in every shot of this movie. He was the main character of the movie. He carried the movie all the way to the beginning. He sucked. I don't know who you are out there, dude. I'm sure you make great stuff. You sucked in this one. That was the most boring. That was the most bored. I watched so many people die in this movie and felt nothing, nada. I didn't get invested in one character. I didn't get invested in one scene in this movie that I feel emotional. Like, Mrs. October cannot not cry in a movie,
yeah,
can
that's
you?
true.
She cannot keep tears out her eyes. I was about to say, y'all,
I'm like 4 for 4 with y'all making me cry.
Dude, bro, I wanted to laugh during the scenes where people died. And then in this movie where this man rode off on a worm, just get that out of here and get this movie, honest to God, it reminded me of Power Rangers. Like, as I'm sitting here watching this, I'm sitting here feeling like a little boy wanting to eat some cereal, feeling like I'm watching the Red Ranger do cartwheels over some bad guy, stabbing him in the back.
Yeah.
This movie was corny. I'm sure this movie had an amazing storyline, and I'm sure the books were great. Whatever the case may be, man. But the truth is to the average person, someone who first time viewing the movie live with the lights in your face, man, with the camera on you, knowing people are gonna watch you and judge you, this movie sucked. I'm not about to sit here and pretend like it's not. Don't recommend no garbage like this on this channel, man. This movie sucked. There wasn't one. The visuals were cool. There was some things about the movie I did like. I did like the fact that, like, you know, I like the fact that there was some spaceships.
No, the concept I think was cool. Because it was like,
not really.
It was like old kingdom stuff, but like new school.
You know what? I will give it credit. Cool. You know what? This is an old movie, so it's an old concept because it is a remake. So I understand that, like, in its time, this was probably ahead of its time, and like I get that. We should react to the original. I'd probably like it so much more because I would have an original mindset. But I don't know, man. In terms of modern day, this movie sucked. It just had a lot of cheesy knockoffs to it, like. Of course the witches are pulling the strings. They're the Illuminati, like, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And honestly, the giant worm on this planet just eating things for no reason is just something that just doesn't need to be there. It's throwing a boogeyman into the story that just doesn't need to be there at all. Like, it just seemed forced, honestly. Maybe there's a reason, but it just seemed like if the worm wouldn't have been there, it would have just been them walking through the desert, and this would have been, you know, it's already the 3rd worst movie of all time probably, but it definitely would have took the #2 spot if there wouldn't have been a worm. So thank God they added that big stupid thing. Please don't recommend me any more garbage like this on the channel. If you love this movie, to be honest, I don't know why. I ain't even gonna lie. But
okay, well, I can understand why, because I like lore things. I do. I think I would look into something like that.
Dude, I'm just not really being a nice person, to be honest, because I just spent 2.5 hours watching this junk.
Okay, and that's where you guys should drop some comments below on some actually good movies that he will like.
And if you don't know what those are, then obviously, because who knows, but it definitely ain't this junk. So please don't recommend it again. It's been your boy October. I'm so sorry that we're not out here just pretending that we love this junk. But if you want that, you can go watch those, and you know who those are. So if you want the authentic real junk, if you want that real junk, you want that real-ish, cuz come over here and join the Octobers, man. We keeping it a straight buck over here, all right? Come join us on Patreon. We keep it even realer over there, because the whole movie that you guys aren't gonna see, I was just like, bro, please don't ever recommend a movie where the last scene of the movie, a dude rides off on a freaking worm.
Yeah, it's like worm riders.
We out. Peace.